What's up, guys? My name is Jalbert, and this is 15 minutes of yoga to make your body happy. I hope you enjoy. Starting in a child's pose, bring your knees to the wide edges of your mat, big toes touch. Set your hips back toward your heels and walk your hands forward, forehead resting on the mat. Start to take a few deep breaths here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out of your nose. Turning your focus inward, not thinking about anything that comes before or after this practice, but just noticing how you feel in your body. Scan your body from head to toe and notice if you're holding on to any tension before we begin. Use your breath to allow that tension to release. Inhale to create space, and exhale to release tension. Take a few more deep breaths here. On your next inhale, shift forward into a tabletop position. Hands are beneath your shoulders, knees are beneath your hips. Spread the fingertips wide and press into the earth. Now inhale, drop your belly, look up for cow pose. Exhale, press through the hands and arch your back for cat pose. Inhale, look up for cow. Exhale, arch your back and look to your belly button for cat. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat, arch your back. One more, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And return to a flat back, neutral tabletop. Now extend your right foot back like you're making a footprint on the back wall, and reach your left hand forward like you're shaking someone's hand, finding a little balance here. Inhale, grow as long as you can, and exhale, crunch elbow to knee. Inhale, grow long. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, last crunch. Inhale, reach it forward and place your hand and foot back down. Going to the other side, left foot reaches back. Right hand reaches forward, stretching in two directions. Find stability through your base, and on an exhale breath, crunch elbow to knee. Inhale, reach it long. Exhale, crunch, working the core. Inhale, grow long. Exhale, last crunch. Inhale, reach it out. And exhale, return all your limbs to the ground. Let's rinse it out with a cow stretch. Cat back. Return to neutral tabletop. Tuck the toes. Send your hips back, downward facing dog. Pressing your chest back toward your thighs. Now lengthen your right heel to the ground, bend your left knee. Lengthen left heel to the ground, bend the right knee. Walking out the dog just like that. Opposite knee, opposite heel. Now come onto the tiptoes, straighten the legs and let both heels fall to the ground with straight legs. Getting deeper into our downward dog, breathing into the hamstrings. Now bend your knees and look forward and take 10 little tiptoe steps to the front of your mat, coming to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, make a number 7 with your body. Exhale, fold into ragdoll pose, toe heel your feet hip distance apart. Grab opposite elbows, bend your knees so that your stomach can rest on your thighs. Let the crown of your head hang toward the top of your feet, maybe sway left to right. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, step the left leg back. Drop your left knee down, untuck your back toes. Inhale, low crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to hips. Sit the hips forward. Turn your left hip forward, right hip back in space. And reach your left hand up and over for a hip flexor stretch, holding the abs tight. engaging the left glute, pressing the left hip forward in space, feeling this in the left hip flexor. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, send the hips back for half splits. Hamstring stretch. Your knee can be bent or it can be straight. Your toes are flexed to your face and your chin is reaching toward your toes. Breathe space into that hamstring. Now walk the hands forward. Your right arm comes inside of your right knee for lizard lunge. Now you can walk your palms forward and bend into the elbows, maybe coming down on the forearms, feeling the opening in your hips. To take this even further, you can let the right knee fall out wide, coming onto the pinky side of your right foot. Plant the left hand down and reach the right hand back for crooked monkey. Maybe you even grab onto your left foot, pulling your heel to glute, or maybe you just reach for the foot if the connection isn't there today. Slowly release the bind, replace both hands on the ground. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and send your right leg back, shift to downward dog. Inhale, step to the front of your mat, half lift, and exhale, send the right leg back. Drop the back knee, untuck the back toes, inhale, low crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to hips, sink into it. Left hip back, right hip forward. And then right hand reaches up and over for your hip flexor stretch on the right side. Breathing here, holding the belly in tight, engaging your right glute to press the right hip forward. Inhale, reach both hands up, and exhale, send it back, half splits. Hamstring stretch. Your hips stack on top of your back knee. Your toes flex toward your face, and your chin reaches toward your toes. Maybe crawl your hands over to the left to get a little deeper in this stretch. When you're ready, inhale, bend into that knee, walk your hands forward. Left arm comes inside of the left leg for lizard lunge. Maybe crawl the palms forward and lower, down, maybe onto the forearms. Maybe you just bend your elbows a little bit. Walking the hands back under the shoulders. Left knee falls out wide, coming onto the pinky side of the left foot for crooked monkey. Your left hand reaches back. Your right heel pulls into glute, grabbing the pinky toe side of your back foot. Release the bind, replace the hands under your shoulders. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and send your front leg back, downward facing dog. Bend the knees, look forward, travel to the front of your mat, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastitihi. Inhale, mountain, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees, fingers to earth. Half lift, inhale. Step or float back, chaturanga, exhale. You can bring the knees down here if you need. Flip the feet, upward facing dog. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, step your right foot between your hands. Drop the back knee down, keep the back toes tucked. Reach up for low crescent lunge. Now lean forward and sweep your hands back. Lift the back knee, charging crescent. Inhale, reach up, high crescent lunge. Back leg is straight and strong. Your back heel is spiked. Try to stack your front knee over your front ankle. Inhale here and exhale. Frame your foot. Send your right leg back. Move through vinyasa, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Left foot steps between the hands. Drop the back knee down, low crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, sweep the hands back, charging crescent, lift the back knee. Inhale, high crescent lunge, reach both hands up. Finding a little balance here, breathing, finding stability through all four corners of the front foot and the ball mound of your back foot. Take one more full breath here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, frame your left foot, send it back. Move through Vinyasa, Chaturanga, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Now step your feet outside of your hands for Malasana Yogi Squat. Pressing the palms together, your elbows, press your knees apart. Nice hip, groin opener. Try to keep your heels on the ground, maybe step your feet even wider if your heels are lifted. Now with control, set your hands down behind you and come to a seat. Legs are straight, shake them out. Inhale, reach up, grow tall, and stay here for a few breaths, just reaching up and growing tall. 2 more breaths, reach up and stay. Last one, inhale, grow tall. Exhale, forward fold, peace fingers to big toes. Breathing here. You can bend your knees and grab onto the outsides of the feet if that feels a little better. Trying to get your chest a little closer to your ankles with every exhale. Inhale, rise up, reach the fingertips forward and slowly roll down 1 vertebrae at a time, coming onto the back. Bring your right knee to chest. Grab on with your left hand and pull it across your body for supine twist. Your right hand extends out to a T. You can look to the ceiling or look toward your right palm, twisting from the base of the spine to the top of the neck. Inhale, fill your belly, create space. Exhale, twist a little deeper. A few more breaths like that. Inhale, create space. Exhale, twist. Switching sides, return your knees to center. Grab onto the left knee with your right hand and pull across your body, supine twist. Your left hand extends out to a T, taking about 3 deep breaths on this side. Inhale to create space, and exhale to twist. Inhale, return both legs to center, moving into happy baby. Grab onto your ankles and pull your knees down to your armpits. You can also bring your peace fingers to your big toes, or you can grab the pinky sides of your feet. But notice if your tailbone lifted off the ground when you did this, that might be an indication to dial it back and maybe just grab on the ankles today. You can rock around side to side, maybe straighten one or both legs. Releasing happy baby, send your feet straight to the ceiling, legs up the wall, then reach your hands up too. Shaking the hands and feet out, taking the wrists and ankles in circles, changing direction with those circles, and then making fists with your fingers and toes. And then just let the limbs hang, letting the blood drain out of your hands and feet. A nice little restorative inversion. Now bring your knees to chest and release for a mini Shavasana. Send your legs out wide, hands out wide. Take up space like a starfish. And give yourself 1 minute to fully rest and receive the benefits that you just created in your own body and mind. This is the most important aspect of your practice, so make sure you don't skip this part. Shavasana. Start to deepen your breath, bringing life back into the body. Wiggle the fingers and toes. Take rolls through the wrists and the ankles. And inhale, take a good morning stretch. Exhale, knees to chest. Take 5 rock and rolls, coming up to a seat, massaging the spine, the lifeline of the body. Come to a seat with your legs crossed, hands resting by your side. Inhale, sweep the hands up, capturing the energy you created just now. Pull the energy down to your heart space. I bow to you with respect and gratitude for choosing this time to practice yoga. Thank you. Namaste. If you enjoyed this practice, be sure to subscribe so you can see the next one that I make for you.